There's an old, worn-out wooden chair tucked away in the corner of our house. It's been there for as long as I can remember. No one sits on it anymore, not since Dad. Not since he left. He used to call it his thinking chair. He'd sit there for hours after a long day, lost in thought, the faint scent of factory oil still clinging to his clothes. Now, the chair just sits there, collecting dust, a silent monument to a time that feels both a lifetime ago and just like yesterday. It just waits. The other morning, Mum brought it up again. "Can you please throw that chair away already?" she said, her voice strained. "It's broken, and it's just taking up space." I shook my head, my grip tightening on my coffee mug. "No, Mart. Let's keep it. It's still Dad's." She sighed, the sound heavy with 3 years of grief. "He's been gone for 3 years, Mia. We have to move on. Move on." How do you just move on from the man who was your entire world? The man who raised you all by himself? My dad was far from perfect. He missed school plays, a few birthdays here and there, and most nights he came home long after I was supposed to be in bed. I remember lying there, pretending to be asleep, waiting for the sound of his heavy footsteps. No matter how tired he was, he never, ever forgot to come into my room and plant a soft kiss on my forehead. That was his promise, his way of saying, "I'm home." I remember one night, I was maybe 10, and I was just so angry that he was always leaving for work. "But I just want you here," I'd cried. He knelt down, his hands rough from the factory, and smiled that tired, gentle smile of his. "When you're older, you'll understand why I work so much," he said. "Someday you'll realize that being here isn't always enough. Sometimes you have to provide too." I didn't get it back then. All I saw was an empty space at the dinner table, a father who was always leaving me behind. Then things started to change. He stopped sitting in his thinking chair. He'd complained that it hurt his back, that the cushion was too thin. I offered to buy him a new one, a fancy recliner, anything he wanted. He just shook his head. I didn't know it was more than just a bad back. I didn't know the cancer was already eating away at him, making even the simple act of sitting a painful ordeal. I was so naive. "I thought you'd get better, Dad," I whisper to the empty room now. "I really thought we still had time." The call came on a Tuesday. I was in the middle of a meeting, my phone buzzing impatiently on the desk. It was Mum. "Come home," was all she said. Her voice was flat, hollow. I rushed out, breaking every speed limit, my heart pounding against my ribs. But by the time I burst through the front door, it was too late. The chair was empty, and in a way, the whole house was too. It's funny how one person's absence can make a home feel like nothing more than 4 walls and a roof. Years passed. We decided it was finally time to sell the house, to really start a new chapter. While we were packing up the living room, I ran my hand over the old chair one last time. As I lifted the faded cushion, my fingers brushed against a small, folded piece of paper tucked deep into the frame. It was a note. The paper was yellowed with age, the handwriting unmistakably his. My hands trembled as I unfolded it. It read, "To my dearest daughter, I know you'll be angry at me for leaving you so early. Please don't be. Please know that every single hour I spent away from you was a promise, a brick I was laying to build you a better life. Don't cry for me. Just sit here sometimes and tell me about your day." The tears I'd been holding back for 3 years finally came. He never really left, did he? He just changed seats. He was in the diploma on my wall, in the foundation of the house he worked so hard to pay for, in the strength he taught me. The old chair is in my new apartment now, right by the window. Mum says the creaking sound I hear every morning is just the old wood settling, or maybe the wind. But I know better. It's him. It's his way of saying hello. Some goodbyes, I've learned, aren't really endings at all. They just become a part of you, a quiet, familiar sound that feels and will always feel like home. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with me. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more stories. It means the world. Until next time.